So, I just read a really good book. It's called The Started Colt. And it's written by a guy named Brett Davis. And he had a lot of really good insights. It wasn't a how-to book. It was a how-to get your mind right about colt starting or horse training. And one thing he said in that book kind of stood out at me that I thought was cool. He says, I can teach my horse everything he needs to know how to walk. So when we're starting a colt, he doesn't have to do a lot of speed stuff. He has to do a lot of thinking stuff. And because a horse thinks and learns in slow motion, we need to teach him slowly so that he can pick it up and do it at different speeds. And one of his quotes in there was, the started horse can go and stop and back up and turn both directions. The started horse can go and stop and back up and turn both directions. I think this is how he said it. The trained horse can go and stop and back up and turn both directions. The trained horse can go and stop and back up and turn both directions at any speed. So we need to think about that kind of stuff. It's kind of fun to think about. So when we're going to try to teach a horse to work a gait or something, and I've never really done it with him, but sometimes we just got to I'm just going to find a spot. This isn't a gait, but I'm going to kind of ask him to maybe see how right here, I want him to go sideways up here. So I'm just going to kind of stay after him and see, he doesn't really want to be up here against this, or that. Right there, even if that was an accident, he got quiet. So yeah, you get yourself right up against this dealy bob here, and I'll let you get quiet. So I want him to be a little more square to it. So I'm going to reach back and there. I couldn't ask for better than that on this little horse. But if he wanted to kind of fidget and say, I don't want to be up next to that thing, I would just kind of stay after him till he tried, and then reward him for trying. So I'd kind of back him up here a little bit. There he kind of moved off, so I'm just going to pick up my left rein, add a little left leg, and just step him into, I want him to step into there. And now his hip came out, so I'm just going to, there. Now his hip came out, so I'm going to ask for just his hip to step in, there. I'll reach back and hit just your hip, there. Now he's kind of crowded my leg up against this thing. So now that I've got him wanting to kind of come up and park at different places and stay up against it, I can ask him to start pushing a gate. I'll just take him up here to this gate now and say, here, why don't you kind of get up here next to this gate? See, he doesn't really want to get next to the gate. I'll just kind of stay at there. He tried, and that was enough for me. I'll just ask for the hip because I want him there. I want him a little more square. And then I'll just kind of let him see this gate. This gate moves. There you go. And then maybe later, see, we could get him on a real gate and kind of start working the gate just one step and then let him stand and think. I have kind of a theory and a philosophy that a horse should learn by taking one step, stop and think. And now he moved off. I'll just kind of pick up the left there. I just barely added left leg there. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Yeah. Good lesson. Let's go up here. Ooh. Now I want to get closer to that gate. There. There. Ooh. I'll let him kind of see it moves a little. Good. Good. I'll just back him up a step. Ooh. Ooh. Good. Good. Back him up a step. Ooh. I'm going to kind of get after him there for backing out on his own. Ooh. Use a little left leg, get him back over here. Good. Left leg. Get up here next to the gate. Thank you. Good. Get back up there. Ooh. Good. Good. Close the gate. Good. Close the gate. Good. Back him up a step. Good. Good. Push his hip over just a little. Good. Good boy. I'll ask him to open the gate here. And just back him a step. Good. Give it a push. Left leg. Good. Stop and think. Good. Open the gate. Little left leg. Good. Whoop. I want to step into it. Left rein, left leg. Good. Whoop. Whoop. But he went too far. Good. Left leg, left rein. There.